Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 Fentress County Crush Football Homecoming Ceremony. Every member of our team plays an important role, and tonight you will be introduced to all of them. Introducing your 2021 Fentress Crush football team. Elijah Brockington, number 28. Jagger Brown, number 73. Dawson Brown, number 85. Jamie Calhoun, number 75. Dallin Davis, number 64. Jaden Hargis, number 74. Max Jones, number 43. Logan Neal, number 32. Christian Nix, number 56. Zeke Poland, number 68. Logan Rich, number 54. Landon Robbins, number 42. Dawson Sewell, number 73. Colby Strong, number 57. William Swafford, number 76. Carter Swallows, number 72. Zeb Threet, number 62. Calvin Bowles, number 45. Charles Walker, number 71. Austin Wingard, number 77. Miss Macy Jo Cooper is the manager. Miss Taylor Neal, manager. Nolan Harris, ball boy. Head coach is Matt Harris. Assistant coaches are Derek Hall, Theron TV Paul, and Andy Winningham. Now please welcome the Fentress County Crush Homecoming Court. Our flower girl tonight is Holland Elizabeth Harris. Holland is the 5-year-old daughter of Matt and Casey Harris. She attends kindergarten at Pine Haven Elementary. Holland enjoys baking, drawing, and playing with dogs. When she grows up, Holland wants to be a vet. Our crown bearer tonight is Trey Michael TV Paul. Trey is the 5-year-old son of Theron and Christy TV Paul. He attends kindergarten at Allard Elementary. Trey enjoys passing football and playing basketball. Trey wants to be a firefighter when he grows up. The Fentress County Crush Allard Homecoming Queen is Miss Emma Stover. Emma is the 13-year-old daughter of Tony and Rebecca Stover. She enjoys playing basketball and traveling with her friends and family. Emma's career goal is to become an orthodontist. She is escorted tonight by Nathaniel Cobb, Cole Brannon, Dakota Dillard, Austin Hall, Nathaniel Headings, Bradley Tisdale, Blake Voles, and Grayson Winningham. The Fentress County Crush queen is Taylor is the 13-year-old daughter of Christopher and Jennifer Neal. Taylor enjoys helping out with the football team, cheerleading, camping, and doing pageants. Taylor's career goal is to become a veterinarian. She is escorted tonight by Joseph Linder, Sullivan Harris, Gabriel Ledbetter, Braden LaRue, Anderson Moon, Marcus Myers, and Landon Winningham. The Fentress County Crush South Fentress Elementary Homecoming Queen is Miss Sophia Sitton. Sophia is the 14-year-old daughter of Ben and Shannon Sitton. She enjoys basketball, volleyball, and hunting. Her career goal is to become a teacher. She is escorted tonight by Toby Insco, Ashton Ledbetter, Zion Poland, CJ Pullins, and Caden Thompson. The Fentress County Crush York Elementary. Zoe is the 13-year-old daughter of Melissa Gilbert. Zoe's hobbies include basketball, swimming, and watching dirt. She hopes to pursue a career as an orthopedic physician. Zoe is escorted tonight by George Soto from York Elementary and William Britton, Landon Davis, and Colson West, all from Pickett County. presenting your 2021 Fentress County Crush football team and homecoming court. We would like to thank PWP Greenhouses for donating our potted plants for tonight. At halftime, we will draw out 8 lucky names to take home a pot after the game. This concludes our homecoming ceremony. Please join us at halftime for the 8th grade night ceremony. And remember to get your concessions under the bleachers from the Country Dogs.
Football action tonight. The Crush taking on the guys from Algood, the Algood Redskins, as we're set for kickoff here. Getting started a little bit early. We'll thank our Crush crew, our sponsors for our game here in just a moment. But first, we're getting ready to kick it off as the kick's going to be a line drive, going to head over toward Headings, and it'll scoot out of bounds at about the 32-yard line, looks like. So going to be a 1st and 10. Actually, they're going to throw a flag at the 28-yard line, so that'll be Crush's football. That's going to be a penalty. That'll be a delay of game. Welcome to the Crush football game. The Crush crew, our sponsors for our live broadcast, are Gary Maxwell Insurance, Hall Sports and Outdoors, Terry Excavating, Stardust Services, Hometown Family Medical Clinic, Whitehead Insurance, Metathread Pharmacy, Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farms, our sponsors for our broadcast of Crush football. As we get set, Crush is going to have the football to start, and they'll have it at about the 38-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 Crush. Crush coming in 3-0 on the season. Algood has struggled this season. They lost to Prescott Middle last week, 14-12, and that was their homecoming. And this is Crush's homecoming here tonight. Crush come in 3-0, and in that unique set again, they'll get back to Brandon. Brandon going to go to the right side. Brandon's got some running room. Brandon going to push it all the way up for about 9 yards before he's knocked down at the 40, looks about 45-yard line. He'll have about a yard to go for the first down. Of course, Crush come in here. They beat Clay County, Avery, Trace, and Stone. They've given up. They've only allowed 26 points through the first 3 games. That's an average of 8.7. While they've scored 86, was an average of 28.7. So Crush puts up a lot of points, and we'll see if they can do that here tonight against Algood, who has struggled this season. And the snap going to go to the up guy. That's Voles. Voles just going to push hard up for about 3 yards and a first down as he gets just about the 49-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Crush. Crush just pounding the ball straight ahead. So first down for the Crush. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Once again, welcome to York Institute, as this is where the Crush play their home games, and it is homecoming in 8th grade now. We'll have 8th grade festivities at halftime. We had the homecoming early if you were able to catch it. This time they're going to hand it off number 10 over the left side. He's got some running room. Looks like he's going to take it to the house because there's nobody close to number 10 for the Crush. That is Zion Poland, as Poland takes it. 51-yard run by Zion Poland. Zion gets the first touchdown of the ball game, and that is a Crush touchdown. Crush with the first touchdown of the ball game, 51-yard run. They'll go for the PAT, He'll go for the 2-point conversion, and Poland, they got that on an inside jet sweep, and he was gone. He hit the outside, nobody even close. There wasn't anybody within 20 yards of him. So it's 6-0 Crush. He'll go for the 2-point conversion. He'll go to Voyles right up the middle, and Voyles will bang it home for a 2-yard. The 2-point conversion is good. So the Crush on the scoreboard early. We got 6:46 to go here in quarter number 1, and the Crush lead it 8-0.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Gary Maxwell Insurance. Whatever your insurance needs, Gary Maxwell Insurance has you covered. Terry Excavating, moving molehill or mountains for you. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
So the Crush score on their first possession of the ball game, a couple of plays, and they bang it in the end zone on a 51-yard Zion Poland run, and the Crush have the early lead of 8-0 as they get set to kick it away here in just a moment. Now win here tonight, and the Crush secure themselves a playoff berth, which will set up a huge game. And I'm talking huge next Tuesday night when Overton County comes to town. That will be a huge game next Tuesday night. The winner of that one will probably win the region if the Crush can hold on and win here tonight. They lead it 8-0 early in this one as they get set to kick it away. It'll be Soto to kick it away. Long kick this time going to be taken at about the 20. It's bobbled, and the receiver will fall on it, and that is number 1. That is Taylor Fitz. Able to fall on it, so Fitz falls on it, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at about the 21, a little less than the 21-yard line, about 20.5-yard line, we'll say. Actually, there's no 20.5-yard line, but we'll say 20.5 yards. As it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Algood Redskins. The Redskins under the direction of head coach Michael McCarver. They will come to the line. Got number 6, I believe, in the backfield. That is John Haney. It's either 6 or 8. I can't see for sure the number as they get set for the snap. Crush showing a big rush. Now they'll throw it out quickly. Good pass out to the outside, and he gets away from one, gets away from another, and he's going to be brought down after he picks up about maybe 5 or 6 yards. Good reception there by number 23. That was a good reception by 23. That is Jose Munoz on the reception. I'm trying to see the quarterback. I believe the quarterback is number 8. Or no, that makes that number 9. That's going to be Evan Banks, I believe, is the quarterback. It's hard to see his number out there. His number kind of bunched up as he steps back to take the snap. Snaps back. This time he's going to take off up the middle. He's going to be hit and dropped right at the 30-yard line. A little bit short, I believe, of the first down from where they're marking it. So he'll have it 3rd down and less than a yard. As that is number 9. That is Evan Banks. Banks is listed as a running back, but he's playing quarterback here tonight. As it's 3rd down and about a yard for the team in red, the Algood Redskins. Snap back, and it's a quick out this time to that same receiver on the side. He's not going to get there. He's going to be wrapped up for a loss, and that was Taylor Fitz. And Fitz got leveled right after he caught the football and actually lost about 2 yards. So that's going to bring up a 4th down for the Redskins, and we'll see if they punt here. As the Redskins looks like they're going to send out the punt team. And it will be back to punt it away, Evan Banks, the quarterback. And he steps back. Snap back to him. He's going to get the punt off. It's a good one. And he'll take a hit, and it'll roll and stop right about the 46-yard line of the Crush. So the Crush got their second possession. Great field position as it's a current 8-0 lead for the Crush, and we've still got 4:29 to go in the first quarter. Crush trying to pick up a big win here. If the Crush win tonight, they will secure a playoff berth, either first or second. And they'll come up now with 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line. Crushing that three-man backfield. They'll take the snap, go right up the middle, and now they'll take it outside. Number 23's got it, and he's going to be drugged down right about the 33-yard line. And on the play that time, number 23 was Nathaniel Cobb on the carry. Cobb's first carry of the night. He picks up first down, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Crush. And Crush moving the football well here. Got that three-man backfield again. Single wing, they'll give it over to Headings this time, left side. Headings will cut back inside. He's got some running room. Gets all the way down to about the 22-yard line. That's going to be another first down. As just picking up chunks of yardage here and working the clock down to 4:07. Crush on top 8-0, and now with the football moving it again. Crush looking to go up 2 scores if they can put it in here. Thanks for joining us, all those folks live streaming. If you're watching this video replay of this, Crush just played, of course, on a Tuesday night. Next Tuesday night, they will host Overton County. Then on Thursday, they'll go to Cumberland County. This time it's going to be Brandon taking in. Brandon drives down. He's going to get all the way down to about, looks like the maybe 15-yard line. Going to make it 2nd and 3 for the Crush. 2nd and 3 for the Crush. Crush trying to pick up their 4th win of the season and secure a playoff berth if they can pick up a win here. You've got Brandon, Headings, and Boyles in the backfield. You've got that single wing over here at Poland. And they're going to fake it, go right the middle with Boyles, and Boyles going to bang it straight ahead. Boyles got enough for the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal. Boyles is going to be 1st and 10 just inside, or 1st and goal just inside the 10, barely inside the 10-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and long 10 for the score. As the Crush back in the position, and they're going to have it off Poland. Poland going to head over the left side. Poland's got some running room. Poland's going to bang it into the end zone for a Crush touchdown. Zion Poland, another run. Zion Poland with a 10-yard run. 10-yard run by Poland. Poland gets the rush, gets the touchdown. And now the Crush will go for 2. It's a 14-0 game. As the Crush leading with 2:44 left to go here in the first quarter. Now leading 14-0. Trying to make it 16-0. They can punch it in here. And they like to go to Boyles right up the middle. This time they're going to go, and that one's going to be snuffed out and dropped. As coming through was number 9. He's read that while it drops Headings before he can get the 2-point conversion. So no point after. And the Crush now lead it 14-0. 2:24 to go here in the first quarter.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Stardust Lighting, shining a light on the best. Hometown Family Medical Clinic, where your health is our priority. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
So the Crush score on their first 2 possessions, and now they lead it 14-0. 2 Zion Poland runs, as Zion had a 51 and a 10-yard run. So Zion off to a good start, and Zion, let's see, he is a seventh grader out of South Fentress Elementary. So Zion Poland with 2 touchdowns to start this ball game. And it will be the Crush to kick it away. Soto will kick it away. Soto. Good long driving kick taken there by number 16. He drops it. He'll have to go back, pick it up, and tries to get away now, and he is going to be swarmed under right there at about the 25-yard line as he could not hang on to it. That was number 16. That was Colby Walker. Walker couldn't hang on to it. The 7th grader saw it slip through his hands. He got back, able to pick it up, but then he got drilled, and they're going to mark him at about the 27. So they gave him a little bit more than what we thought. So he's going to be at the 27-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 with 2.5 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1. Algood with their second possession. They went 3 and out in that first one. Now got a new quarterback in, and they'll hand that off up the middle, and the little guy will bang straight ahead up over the 29. He'll get about a couple of yards, and I believe number 1's now the quarterback. It looks like maybe Taylor Fitz has moved to quarterback, or maybe it's number 4, I believe, Jackson Bertrand. We'll have to see. They've got switched quarterbacks on us. They had starting the game was Evan Banks was the quarterback, but now they've got a new quarterback in there. And I believe that is number 1, Taylor Fitz, I believe, the quarterback now. Fitz waiting on the snap in the shotgun, hands it off over the left side to the big guy, Banks, and Banks is going to be dropped there. Good job. He got a couple of yards, but a good tackle out there, a good open field tackle. Looked like 45 for the Crush, able to bring him down. That was Calvin Voles. Good job by Voles. Get out there and make that tackle because he had a lot of real estate ahead of him had Voles not knocked him down. So now it's a 3rd and 3 for the Redskins. Crush needing to stop here with 1:28 left to go here in the first quarter of play. On top 14-0 are the Crush. As we said, this win here means a playoff berth for the Crush. Pretty much seals the deal for them. And they will be either 1st or 2nd. So we'll have to see. And now we're going to have is it going to be a timeout? Timeout called by Algood. Timeout on the field with 1:05 to go in the first. It's 14-0. Crush.
The action is red hot for the junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Whitehead Insurance, protecting what matters most to you. Meta Thrift, dedicated to the well-being of your family. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
So the Crush on top 14-0, and it's a 3rd down, a big 3rd down for Algood. They need to get some momentum going. They've now got Taylor Fitz in at quarterback. They originally had Evan Banks. Now they moved him back to running back where he was at before. So Fitz, the quarterback now. Taylor Fitz is a 7th grader. Young and not very big in stature, but plays really hard. So we'll see what he does here as Fitz gets ready to get the snap. Takes the snap, drops back, long throw out there. He's got a man out. Oh, almost an outstanding catch there. Number 85 went up and tried to one-hand that one. Isaiah Lowry went up in the air at the tight end and got a hand on it, tried to back down to himself, but could not come up with it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down for the Redskins, and they may be going to go for it here. Going to be 4th and about 3. Lowry almost made a ESPN catch there. He almost made a Sports Center top 10 there catch with that one. That was a heck of a play by that young man. And now it's a 4th down and 3. Look for him to give it to the big guy, Banks. Banks is right beside Fitz. They're going to give it to him, and Banks is going to be hit and wrapped up. He's going to lose yardage back inside the 30 to the 29, and the Crush going to have 1st and 10 at the Redskins' 29-yard line as the Crush got in there before they even could almost hand it off and was drilled Banks, and he had nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and that makes it the 1st down for the Crush. 51.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. And if you're the Algood Redskins, you're going to want to find where number 10 is. Don't think he's on the field right now. It looks like they've got, he is on the far side once again. So they'll take the snap it back. It'll be Brandon, or I should say Headings. Headings going to throw one down. Almost picked off. As coming up, Lowry almost made another great play, but he could not hang on to it, and it's going to be a 2nd down and 10 now for the Crush. 46-3 left to go here in quarter number 1. The Crush on top 14-0. As it will be Voles, Brandon, and Headings back in the backfield. And you got over to the left here, you've got Poland in the wing position. Now Headings going to take off. Headings up the middle, spins away from one, still on his feet, still fighting forward, and he powers his way. He's going to be real close to a 1st down. And they say he's got it, so he gets about 11. So Nathaniel with the run, he gets the 1st down. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Crush with 37.8 seconds left to go here in quarter number 1. Crush looking to take a commanding 3-score lead here in the first quarter if they can punch it in here. We're down to 24 seconds. There's going to be a lot of plays left in this quarter. Brandon's going to get the snap. He's going to take it himself. Brandon up the middle. He gets down to about the 11-yard line before he's knocked down. He's going to be short of the 1st down by a couple of yards, and that may be the last play of the first quarter. Looks like it could be, as we are down to 6 seconds, and I believe that's going to do it. We're end of 1. It's Crush 14. Algood, nothing.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew. The action is red hot for the junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Whitehead Insurance, protecting what matters most to you. Meta Thrift, dedicated to the well-being of your family. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
So the Crush out to a 2-score lead here in this one, and they are knocking at the door once again just outside the 10-yard line at about the 12. And they are trying to, if they can punch this in, they can take a 3-score lead in the first half here against Algood. Crush, as we said, 3-0 on the season. They're averaging, putting up 26, or they've averaged at 28.7 games, or 28.7 points per game this season, as they put up a total of, 86 points through 3 games. So we're seeing what they can do here, as they're almost to that total now, as they are up 14-0. A score here would make it 20 to possibly 22-0. Back in the 3-man backfield. Snap. This time they're going to roll it out, and Heading's going to get sacked. He's going to be sacked all the way back to about the 23-yard line. Number 1 Fitz in there. Fitz with the stop, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 12 for the Crush. Crush with a 3rd down and 12. 7.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we're going to have 8th grade night. We'll be going I'll be taking a microphone over to Darren, and we'll have 8th grade night. This time they're going to hand it off over the left side. Trying to get outside is Zion Poland, and Zion Poland is in for a Crush touchdown. Zion Poland having a heck of a 22-yard touchdown run. Boy, it's going to be hard not to pick Zion as our player of the game after this one, as he is just went in from 51 yards, 10 yards, and 21 yards. And now they'll go for the 2-point conversion. Zion just having a heck of a ball game. The 7th grader looking really tough in this one. Snaps to Voles. Voles bangs. Voles straight ahead. Voles in for the 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion is good. So now the Crush with 7:15 left to go in the first half. Lead it 22-0.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Gary Maxwell Insurance. Whatever your insurance needs, Gary Maxwell Insurance has you covered. Terry Excavating, moving molehills or mountains for you. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
Just like a good Poland chainsaw, that Zion Poland is sawing his way right through the Algood defenses. He's just chewing them up here. He's got 3 touchdowns, 51, 10, and 22 yards. He's got in scoring runs. He's got 83 yards for scores. So that's pretty good for the youngster. Only a 7th grader playing for the Crush. As Soto will now kick it off. 7:15 left to go, and Algood has to feel like they ran into a buzzsaw as they trail it now by 3 scores. 22-0. George Soto to kick it away. Soto, the kick, hit right at number 3, I believe it is, and he brings it up, and I know that's going to be Fitz, and Fitz going to get it all the way back up. Good job by Fitz. Got it all the way up to the 41-yard line. This youngster, as we said, not a big kid, but, folks, he's fearless. He got that one and ran right at the Crush defense. So he's going to have a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Algood just has not been able to get a first down in this game. They've got 2 3-and-outs. And they'll come up here with a 1st and 10 with their best field position right about the 42-yard line. Crush looking to stop them once again. Has Fitz back in at quarterback. He's got Banks to his right. Got 3 out to the right, 1 to the left. And they're going to hand it off to Banks, and Banks is going to be hit. And we're going to have a whistle before the play, and that's going to be, I believe, a false start by the Redskins. Going to back him 5 yards, and Banks is probably happy they did that because Banks was just about to get leveled. He had one player holding him up, and another one was coming heading toward him, and he was going to get leveled. So that's going to make it a 1st and 15 now for the Crush. They would have lost probably that much yardage in the down had he not got the penalty. So actually the penalty helped him out on that one. Going back now is Fitz. Fitz going to be in the shotgun. He's got to his right. Banks takes the snap, hands out Banks, and Banks slips and falls down. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. I think he maybe lost a yard or 2 anyway. Yeah, they say he lost another yard. So the Algood Redskins are backing up now as they have it 2nd and long. Crush looking to shut them down here at 2nd and 17 for the Algood squad as Fitz in the shotgun takes the snap. He's going to throw it out quick to Banks, and Banks is going to be wrapped up right there. That's as far as he's going to go. Great job by number 50 for the Crush, Joseph Linder. He was there to wrap him up and drop him down. Good job by Joseph, and that'll make it a 3rd down, and he got back about 4 of them. So it's still 3rd and 13 for the Redskins. Redskins would like to get a 1st down here. They actually went for the 1st down inside their 30 and lost it as they didn't get it, and therefore they had to turn it over on downs in deep in their own territory, and the Crush capitalized on it. Snap back, they're going to throw one out there. That one's up in the air and almost picked off. But we're going to have a flag, I believe, on the Crush on that one. It looked like Linder may have had a hand on him when he was going out through there. I believe they're going to get pass interference on the Crush. As Fitz not got a big gun arm, but he kind of just lofts it up there and hopes the big guy goes and gets it. Pass interference by the Crush. That'll be a 15-yard penalty, and that will be a first down for the Crush. As that will get it down inside Crush territory to about the 50 or about the 45. They're at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Crush from there. Fitz back in the shotgun. Fitz. He's got Banks to his left. Fitz the snap, and we got a encroachment by the Crush. So Crush get called for encroachment. And for some reason I've got a hum in my headset. I'm not sure. Hopefully that's not coming over the air. As that hum coming from somewhere there. And it's going to be, for the Redskins, going to be 1st and 5 now. They'll look to get the snap. They're going to hand it off to Banks. Banks cuts through, and good job by the Crush. Over here, number 45 going down in Submarine. That's Calvin Voles. Voles come up with a couple of big defensive plays. So Calvin comes up with a stop. And so the Crush now. The Crush defense out there, and it's going to be back in the shotgun fit. It's going to be 2nd and 3. They'll throw it out quickly. This time lob it up there. Got a man open, number 21, all the way down to the Crush 28-yard line. Number 21 on the reception is Hayden Davenport. Davenport with his first reception. That was a good throw from Fitz. Fitz laid it out there, and Davenport able to get it. Davenport just couldn't go any further. He got hit right there, but it's going to be a 1st and 10 now, and Algood starting to move the football. Algood trying to get back in this ball game with 5:02 left to go here in the first half. It'll be in motion now is Davenport. They'll hand off to Banks. Banks trying to get a block out in front. Does. He's just going to bang it straight ahead for about 4. That'll make it 2nd and, well, they give him 5, so 2nd and 5 on the play. He's down to the 13-yard line, so he's down to the 13-yard line. 13-yard line, at 2nd and about 5 for the Redskins. Got a man in motion. They'll take the snap, hand it off to the little guy. He'll try to bounce outside, and that cuts inside. Good job, good run there by number 16 for Algood. That is Colby Walker on the carry, and Colby's going to pick up the first down. Colby Walker, he got behind those big guys and just stayed low, and the Crush couldn't find him until he picked up about 7. And it's going to be 1st and goal now for the Redskins at the 9-yard line. Crush got to bow up here and try to keep them from punching it in. As it's going to be Fitz back in the shotgun. He's got Banks to his right. Fitz got a man in motion, and Davenport gives it to Banks. Banks going to be hit right there, and Banks going to be dropped for about a 4-yard loss. Good job by the Crushes, Joseph Linder. Joseph Linder just about took the snap that time. And that's going to drop him back 4 yards, and it's going to make it 2nd and goal from about the, well, they mark it at the 11-yard line, so a couple of yards lost. And Algood wants to talk about it, so we'll take a break with them after we tell you it's 22-0. Crush, 3:24 to go in the first half.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Stardust Lighting, shining a light on the best. Hometown Family Medical Clinic, where your health is our priority. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
Well, Algood takes a timeout as they've got it now, 2nd and goal from the 11. Looks like he pushed him actually back farther than that, but the officials mark it at the 11 as Joseph Linder just shot the gap that time and met Banks as quick as he touched the football and drives him back. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 for Algood. They'll come to the line. It'll be Fitz in the shotgun with Banks to his right. Fitz waiting on the snap. Got a man in motion, takes the snap, and we're going to have a penalty here. Going to have a false start by, no, going to be an encroachment by the Crush, so give them 5 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and goal from the 6. So a much easier goal to get there now by the Redskins. As that makes it 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Crush trying to keep this game scoreless here. Algood Fitz in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's rolling, going to throw one out. He got a man out there, number 81. Davenport breaks a couple tackles, and then we got him in the end zone. But we got a rag on the field out here. I think we're going to get a hold out here by Algood. Yep, that's the call. They're going to get Algood for the hold, and that's going to back that up. And so that'll make it 2nd and long for the Redskins. Holding. We'll back it up. And it'll be from wherever they mark it at. So we'll see where they mark it at. The holding was back in behind the line of scrimmage. And the official marks it all the way back to the 19-yard line. So it is 2nd and goal from the 19 as the Redskins back up. We got 3:18 left to go here in the first half of play. Crush on top, 22-zip. Trying to keep it scoreless here as Algood had the touchdown. Called back because of the holding penalty. So now it's going to be 2nd and really, really long as it will be snapped back in, and it's going to be Banks running over the right side, and Banks going to bang ahead to about the 13. So Banks with the carry makes it a 3rd down and about a dozen for the – actually, they're going to say about 14 for the score. So they've got a 3rd and goal, but it's a 14-yard 3rd and goal. 85 going to come out as they substitute, and now Fitz, we look for Fitz to try to pass here. With 2:44 left to go in the first half, Crush on top 22-0. This could be a big lift for Algood if they can get a score here before heading to half. They'll get the football to start the second half as the Crush took the opening kick, and they won the toss, took the kick. And he took the ball. Now we got another timeout called by the Algood squad, so we'll take one with them with 2 1/4.
The action is red hot for the junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Whitehead Insurance, protecting what matters most to you. Meta Thrift, dedicated to the well-being of your family. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
Well, it's 3rd and about 14 for the touchdown for the visiting Redskins. They've got 3rd and goal, as I said, from the 14. They've got to score. They can't get a first down without scoring, so they have to score here. And they've got a couple downs to do it, but if they can't get it in here, it's going to be tough for them. They would, if they can get it in, though, it's going to be a 2-possession game. Then they'll get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, and they'll have some momentum if they can do something here. But if they don't, it's still momentum all to the Crush. Crush give up the momentum for a moment, but now I've got it right back. As out will come the Redskins. And it looks like this time it's going to be Banks at quarterback. Banks going to be the quarterback this time. Got four split out to the left. They're going to look. They throw one across, slant across the middle, and that was behind the intended receiver, as he had no shot at that one, did Davenport. That one was really behind the receiver, so that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And for Algood, nothing to do but go for it here. We've still got 2:23 left to go here in the first half of play. And the Crush with the football, or I should say the Redskins with the football. They'll get ready to snap here. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we have got the 8th grade night, recognition night. As back in the shotgun goes Fitz. Fitz gets the pass. He's going to throw one out there. He's going to lead his man out there. He's got his man, and he's going to be in the end zone. Banks with the reception as Fitz to Banks. Fitz to Banks, the 12-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are on the board. As with 2:19 left to go in the first half. Now, as we said, remember the Redskins also get the ball to start the second half. So they've got the touchdown. And now we'll go for the extra point. Redskins with the first touchdown of the ball game, a 12-yard pass from Fitz to Banks. Now the snap, Fitz going to drop it. He's going to run, and he's going to be drugged down, no PAT. The point after is no good, but the Redskins right back in this one. They trail the Crush. The Crush on top, 22-6.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
Well, just 2:19 left to go here in the second quarter. We're almost to halftime, but the Algood Redskins, they got their first touchdown. They get the ball to start the second half as well. So they're right back in this one if they can come away and keep the Crush from scoring here with the 2:19 left to play in the half, and then come back with a score to start the second half. They're right back in this ball game. This game, of course, for the Crush, win here means they have clinched a playoff berth. According to Coach Harris, they've clinched a playoff berth for sure if they win this one here tonight. And they'll be playing next Tuesday to see who gets the host and who goes on the road. This one's going to be kicked over toward the left side, and that one's going to hit. Big hop up to Cobb. Cobb going to bring it on the run. Cobb's hit, though, and he is dropped right about the 39-yard line. So the Crush has it 1st and 10 from the 39. Oh, they're going to mark you right at the 40-yard line. So the nose of the football's on the 40-yard line with 2:13 to go here in the quarter. We'll see what the Crush does as they're trying to get those points right back, as right now the momentum a little bit shifted to the Algood side of the field, as Algood able to get their first points of the night. And we're getting set. The Crush will come up with 2:13, plenty of time to get down the field. Poland has been the one-man wrecking crew here tonight. Snap. It's going to be Headings over the left side, and he's going to spin, be dropped down. Gets about 3 yards. Got to hurry it up if they're going to get a play in and try to get on the scoreboard before the half. We're down under 2 minutes to go. Crush coming no huddle. And he'll look over the sideline to get the play from Coach Harris. Crush. And they get the snap, and we're going to have a false start by the Crush. We saw on the Crush lineman flinch over there. That's going to back him up 5 yards. Going to make it 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 for the Crush. And the Crush will come back up. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we're going to have the senior night or 8th grade recognition night. Now, earlier tonight, if you were able to see it on our live stream, we live streamed the homecoming activities. And then we'll have the 8th grade recognition here in a moment. Now it's Poland with the carry, and Poland's going to get back to about the 46-yard line, 47, and Zion actually stopped without a touchdown this time. Zion has 3 touchdowns in the first half. And the Crush going to have to come up quick. They're not using their timeouts. We're down to about a minute to go. By the time this one snapped, they're going to be about a minute to play here in this first half. Now the snap, they're going to give it to Voles up the middle. Voles going to go straight ahead. Voles got the first down over the 50 all the way down to the 41 of Algood, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Crush, so they'll have to move the chains, and then they'll start the play. Clock at 51.8. Now it's started again. Crush going to still got all their timeouts, not using them right at the moment, but they're down to going to be 40 seconds by the time they snap this one. Here we go as the snap gives off to Poland, and Poland's going to be tripped up in the backfield as number 1 Fitz read that one all the way. And that one gets down to 20 seconds, and I don't think the Crush is going to call timeout. They may let this time run out because we're down to 15 seconds left going. Only about time for one more play. 2nd and 12 now for the Crush, and I believe we're going to go to halftime. No, we're going to get a timeout with 5.9 seconds to go in the half. We got a timeout called by the Crush.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Gary Maxwell Insurance. Whatever your insurance needs, Gary Maxwell Insurance has you covered. Terry Excavating, moving molehills or mountains for you. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
So now the Crush has 5.9 seconds is all they've got left here in the first half of play. They're leading at 22-6, but Algood right at the moment has some momentum going their way. They'll get the football to start the second half, and if they can come back and score on that first possession, it's going to be an interesting ball game. Algood looking shell-shocked early, but now have come back and got a little bit of life in them. And the Crush got time for one more play. We'll see what they do here. They're going to split Dillard out wide to the left. And the snap is back to Headings. Headings looking. Now Headings going to tuck and run, and he's going to be brought down. Good play there by number 83. Brings him down. That's the end of the first half. Halftime of this one, and it is the Fentress County Crush 22 and the Algood Redskins 6. We're going to take a timeout, run a microphone there and get ready here. Actually, let's take a timeout, and we'll be back for 8th grade activities in just a moment.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Stardust Lighting, shining a light on the best. Hometown Family Medical Clinic, where your health is our priority. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
Okay, we're going to take a timeout now, and we're going to get ready for our 8th grade recognition coming up here in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Dakota Dillard, and he attends Allard Elementary. He is being escorted tonight by his parents. Number 88, Dakota Dillard. And number 21, Aiken Ferguson. Number 86, Austin Hall. His parents are Derek and Vicky Hall, and he attends Allard Elementary, being escorted tonight by his parents. Number 86, Austin Hall. And number 80, Sullivan Harris. His parents are Matt and Casey Harris. He attends Pine Haven, and he is being escorted tonight by his parents. Number 80, Sullivan Harris. And number 4, Nathaniel Headings. He is being escorted tonight by his grandparents, Freddie and Robin Tipton. He attends Allard Elementary, and he has been escorted tonight by Freddie Tipton. Number 4, Nathaniel Headings. And number 33, Toby Insco. His parents are Toby and Jody Insco. He attends South Fentress Elementary, and he is being escorted tonight by his parents. Number 33, Toby Insco. And number 60, Brandon LaRue. He is the son of the late Richard LaRue and Marcia LaRue. He attends Pine Haven Elementary, and he is being escorted tonight by Mike and Betty Hensley. Number 60, Brandon LaRue. Braden LaRue. And number 31, Ashton Ledbetter. His parents are Philip Ledbetter and Summer Cottle. He attends South Fentress, and he's being escorted tonight by his dad. Number 31, Ashton Ledbetter. And number 66, Gabriel Ledbetter, the son of Lisa Ledbetter and Jeff Ledbetter. And he attends Pine Haven Elementary.
I dare you. Dare you.
And he is being escorted tonight by his parents. Number 66, Gabriel Ledbetter. And number 50, Joseph Linder. He attends Pine Haven Elementary, and he is being escorted tonight by his parents. Number 50, Joseph Linder. And number 53, Anderson Moon, the son of Roger and Brandy Moon. He attends Pine Haven Elementary, and he is being escorted tonight by his parents. Number 53, Anderson Moon. And number 8, Marcus Myers. He is the son of Tracy and Jason Smith, and he attends escorted tonight by his parents. Number 8, Marcus Myers. And our manager, one of our managers, Miss Taylor Neal. She is the daughter of Christopher and Jennifer Neal, and she attends Pine Haven Elementary. And she has been escorted tonight by her parents, Miss Taylor Neal. And the touchdown king tonight, number 10, Zion Poland. He is the son of Dorothy Poland, and he attends South Fentress Elementary. And he has been escorted tonight by his grandparents, John and Kate Poland. Number 10, Zion Poland. And number 70, C.J. Pullins. He is the son of David and Leslie Pullins, and he attends South Fentress Elementary. And he has been escorted tonight by his parents, number 70, C.J. Pullins. And my little buddy here, number 20, Georgie Soto. He's the son of Beth Rexroth Buckner and Roy Soto. He attends York Elementary. He has been escorted tonight by Mom, Beth Buckner, and sister, Nikita Peters. Number 20, Georgie Soto. And number 81, Aiken Thompson. He is the son of Shona and David Miller, and he attends South Fentress Elementary. He has been escorted tonight by his parents, number 81, Kate Thompson. And number 71, Bradley Tidsdale. He is the son of Tiffany and Dan Lloyd and Daniel and Benny Tidsdale. He attends Allard Elementary. And he has been escorted tonight by Dan and Tiffany Lloyd. Number 71, Bradley Tisdale. And number 22, Blake Bowles. He is the son of Richard and Cassie Bowles. He attends Allard Elementary. And he's been escorted tonight by his parents. Number 22, Blake Bowles.
Looking good, boys. Cindy said so.
And number 63, Colson West. He is the son of Jacob and Omega West. He attends Pickett County School. He's been escorted by his mother. Number 63, Colson West. And number 34, Grayson Winningham. He's the son of Andy and Amanda Winningham. And he attends Allard Elementary. And he's being escorted escorted tonight by his parents, number 34, Grayson Winningham. And last but not least, number 67, Landon Winningham. He is the son of Adam and Cassie Winningham. He attends Pine Haven Elementary, and he is being escorted tonight by his parents, number 67, Landon Winningham. And ladies and gentlemen, this is your Fentress County Crush 8th graders. And we do want to mention number 21, Aiken Ferguson. He was unable to attend tonight. He is 8th grader. He is the son of Sean Ferguson, and he attends Pine Haven Elementary. Number 21, Aiken Ferguson.
Back here at York Institute, where we got our Crush second half getting ready to get underway here in just a moment. And let's see, we want to take a moment. Let me see if I can find them here. Let's see, our Allard Elementary homecoming queen is Miss Emma Stover. She's a 13-year-old daughter of Tony and Rebecca Stover. Let's see, our flower girl. Let's see, I'm trying to find our other attendants tonight. Pine Haven Crush homecoming queen is Miss Taylor Ray Neal, the 13-year-old daughter of Christopher and Jennifer Neal. And let's see, our York Elementary homecoming queen was Miss Zoe Gilbert. She's the 13-year-old daughter of Melissa Gilbert. South Fentress Elementary homecoming queen was Miss Sophia Sitton, the 14-year-old daughter of Ben and Shannon Sitton. So congratulations to our queens tonight as well. As this was homecoming, we had that on earlier tonight, live streamed that for you around 5:30. Then we've had the first half of the game, and now we've had our 8th grade recognition night, and a lot of 8th graders for the Crush, as a couple of those players we had listed as 7th graders, but they are actually 8th graders. And we appreciate all those guys who did an outstanding job this season and have played very well for both for the Crush. As we get set for the second half to get underway, the Crush will kick it away. George A. Soto will kick it away. And we're set to get underway with the second half. Crush on top, 22-6. Kicking it away here. Watch for the onside kick from the Crush. They've been known to do that on numerous occasions this season. And here we go. The kick, no, is going to be a driver, and that one's go over the head, and that's a nice kick off by Soto all the way back to the 2-yard line where it's picked up, and it's going to be dropped right out of the 10-yard line. Great kick, great job by number 22 of the Crush. That is Blake Voiles coming down to make the stop at the 10-yard line. So it's going to be the guys from Algood going to have to go 90 yards for a score. So they've got a little bit of momentum coming after that last drive of the first half. Able to finally get on the scoreboard, but they still trail 22-6. Crush will try to stop them here and get some good field position as will come Fitz, I believe, is back in at quarterback. They got a 2-man backfield now. They'll take the snap, hand it to Banks, and Banks is going to be ran into right there and dropped for a loss. Banks is going to lose about 4 on the carry, so Banks not getting any forward momentum on that one as the Crush just absolutely dominating that line of scrimmage. They are just dominating the offensive line for Algood and able to get in the backfield and get to stop before they can even get any momentum headed their direction. Second and it looks more like about 15 now. Second and 15 as they push them all the way back to the 6-yard line. Second and 15. Fitz back in the shotgun. He's got Banks back there with him. Also, number 6 is back there with him. That is Haney. As they hand it off to Banks again, Banks tries to get outside. He does, gets around the first man, but only gets back to the line of scrimmage maybe a little bit more. And I don't think they're going to move the stick, so I don't think he got anything but right back to the line of scrimmage as the Crush has shut down this running attack of the Redskins. Where they have been effective is through the air, as Fitz has thrown the ball really well for the young man. Is not the tallest player in the world. He's able to get the ball over the big defensive line of the Crush and been able to make some big plays, and they'll try to do one here. As the Crush got a 3rd down and 5 now for the Redskins. As the Redskins will run a player on here at the last second, and he'll line up out to the right side. Now will be in motion up behind to the wing position, and now the quarterback getting chased down. He's going to be dropped. Good job by the Crush D as coming up. That looked like, I believe that was Dillard, I believe, on the stop. Dakota Dillard knocking him down. It's going to be 4th down and about 20 now for the Redskins, and they're going to back them up, and they're going to have to kick this one from the very back of their end zone as they got them all the way back to about the 4-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and about 20 for the Redskins. As back in the end zone is the punter. And now we got movement by the Redskins, and that's going to be another 5 yards, or half the distance anyway. Officials waiting an awful long time to throw the flag on that one. But it was obvious that the Redskins started to move before the ball was snapped. So that'll probably be half the distance to the goal, and it is going to be a false start. That'll be half the distance to the goal, and that'll put the punter even less room back there in that end zone to kick this one away. So we'll see what the Crush do. Snaps back, and he gets the punt off, and that's not going to be a very good one. It's going to hit at about the 8-yard line and die at the 10. So the Crush going to get the ball right at the 10-yard line of the Redskins for their first possession of the second half, and they are knocking on the door before they even touch the ball. Crush with an opportunity here, big opportunity to take back a 3-score lead in this one. So far tonight, they've got 3 touchdowns from Zion Poland. Zion Poland got from that wing position has hit 3 touchdowns on the night. And now the Crush got it 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line of the Redskins. As the snap, going to go to Voles. Voles going to go up the middle, and Voles going to bang it in the end zone for a Crush touchdown. 10-yard run by Blake Voles. Blake with the 10-yard run at the 4:43 mark of the third quarter. And the Crush now up 28-6. They'll go for the 2-point conversion here. Bulls just ran over what few players was in front of him, just bulled his way into the end zone. So now it's going to be 2-point conversion. Snap. And that one's going to be in the end zone. It'll be good. And I think they said that was Voles on the carry. He gets the 2-point conversion. And I believe there's going to be an unsportsmanlike after the conversion. So the conversion will count. It's 30-6, but that'll go against the Crush. Crush on top now, 30-6.
The action is red hot for junior high football and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
And once again, our Crush crew consists of Gary Maxwell Insurance, Hall Sports and Outdoors, Terry Excavating, Stardust Services, Hometown Family Medical Clinic, Whitehead Insurance, Metathrift Pharmacy, and Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm. Our members of the Crush crew, our sponsors for our broadcast of Crush Football on Facebook and also our replay on CLTV. It'll be the Crush to kick it away. 4:43 left to play, and that's going to back them up. They're going to kick this one from about the 25-yard line, I guess they're going to move them back to. They lost 15 yards on that unsportsmanlike penalty. So the Crush will kick it away, and Algood should have pretty good field position. Last time, George A. Soto put it over their heads, and they had to run it down, and that's what caused the Algood squad to have such terrible field position. We'll see if he can do it here again. He put the last one well over their heads. They're giving it a little bit more distance this time, as their back guys are all the way back to about the 30-yard line. The kick's going to be a good one. It'll come up, and it'll take a bounce right to the return man, Fitz. Fitz going to head to the right side. Fitz still on his feet. He's over midfield down to the 47-yard line before he's brought down there by number 34, the Crush, Grayson Winningham. Grayson able to bring him down. Grayson, good job with the tackle, and it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the visiting Redskins at the Crush 43-yard line. 4:35 left to go here in the third quarter. It's been pretty much all Crush. The Algood squad got a little bit of momentum right before halftime, but that was taken away really quick here in the third quarter. We'll see if they can get into that magic back now, as they've got Fitz back in the shotgun with the big guy Banks right beside him. Snap, Fitz going to roll. Fitz going to keep it himself, trying to bounce outside, cuts back inside, loses the football, picks it back up, though, and he's going to take off with it. Fitz going to kick in the afterburners. He's headed down all the way to the 2-yard line. What a play by Fitz. Fitz actually had the ball stripped, picked it back up on the hop, and he gets it all the way down the 2-yard line. And the little quarterback gets it down to the 2, and they're trying to get right back in this ball game. If they can punch it in here, it'll be a 30-12 ball game. Crush on top 30-6 right at the moment, but the visiting Redskins are knocking on the door. We're going to head down to the 4-minute mark before this one is snapped. Back in the shotgun is Fitz. Fitz gets the snap. He's going to take it again, head to the left side, cuts back inside. He's going to be wrapped up and dropped back for a loss on that one. He's going to lose a yard or two on that one, as that'll back him up, make it 2nd and goal now from, looks like about the maybe 6-yard line. So 2nd and goal now for the Algood Redskins. Algood just has a problem with getting some big plays, then having negative plays right after. They'll get the snap now. Fitz going to throw it out. Got a guy out there. That's going to be picked off by the Crush. Picked off and bringing it out all the way out to about the 10-yard line. We didn't see who come up away with that one. It's going to be Headings taking it away. Nathaniel Headings with the interception. The I&T for Headings, and we'll go back the other way. So the Crush dodge a bullet there and buckle up and take it away. And now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Crush at about the 10-yard line of Algood. Algood with the football, or actually through the interception. Fitz just hung that one up, and they picked it off. Headings with the interception. And here come the Crush. Leading at 30-6 with 3:16 left to go in the third quarter. It'll be snapped straight back to Voles. Actually, that's Headings. And Headings going to spin, get up to about the 20. Good job by Nathaniel. It's going to make it second and short. Second and about 3. The Crush trying to get a first down. Just methodically move the football up the field as we're down to 2:50 left to go in the third quarter. Crush come up. They got that one wing set. Now they got a quarterback under center. And dropping back and handing off his Headings. Headings hands off the left side. Got a guy breaking free. And he's headed down the sideline. And that is, it looks like maybe Cobb is going to go all the way for the touchdown. Nathaniel Cobb, let's see, took that one from the 28, so about a 82-yard touchdown run. Makes it a Crush touchdown, so the Crush with the big run. And we've got 2:25 to go, and Nathaniel Cobb with the run. Nathaniel Cobb, an 82-yard run, makes it 36-6. And the Crush will try the 2-point conversion. They need to go to Voles. Voles, they haven't been able to stop Voles all night. Instead, they're going to go to Headings, and Headings looking to throw the ball. Now Headings going to tuck and run for it, and he'll dive. Did he get there? He does. Headings the 2-point conversion. So Headings with the 2-point conversion, and the Crush now lead it 38-6 with 2:25 to go in the third.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Gary Maxwell Insurance. Whatever your insurance needs, Gary Maxwell Insurance has you covered. Terry Excavating, moving molehills or mountains for you. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
Well, the Crush pick up another touchdown, an 82-yard Nathaniel Cobb run. And Cobb, once he got in the opening, he was gone. And from our distance, from where we're at, it's tough to see who they handed the ball off to. We just seen Cobb break free, and Cobb was running like nobody's business. They weren't even going to be close to coming up to catch him, as he was well out in front and ran off and just left the pack and goes in for the touchdown. And the 2-point conversion by Headings, and it's a 38-6 ball game here in the third quarter as Algood gets ready to get the kick. Crush for tonight have not used their onside kick. They've been onside kicking in every game so far. They haven't done it tonight, though. And with 2:25 left to go, they'll kick it away again. George Soto up, kicks it deep, and that one's all the way back. Fitz takes it and loses it. Drops the football, he picks it up the 10, and goes all the way back to the 2. Now brings it back the other direction as he heads north and south. He's going to be knocked down right around the 10-yard line. Good kicking by Soto. Soto's putting some boot into it tonight. So Soto with a big kick, and that's going to drive the guys from Algood all the way back to about the 10-yard line, and they've got terrible field position again. 38-6 your score. Crush on top in this one. Crush looking to seal up a playoff berth with this win. They got a big one coming up a week from tonight. Then a week from Thursday, they'll be at Cumberland County, their last road game of the year. So they got one more home game. That'll be next Tuesday, and then one road game. Hopefully they'll have a home playoff game after that if they can beat Overton County next Tuesday night. Now the Redskins have the ball at their own 10-yard line. It'll be Fitz back in the shotgun, hands it off to Banks, and Banks is swarmed under right there. Banks has just not been able to get any running room at all, loses about 3. So it's going to make it 2nd and 13 as he goes backwards on that one. Crush in command of this one, up 38-6. They got 3 touchdowns from Zion Poland, one from Blake Voyles and one from Nathaniel Cobb, an 82-yarder for Cobb. He ran like he was being chased on an episode of Cops. The way he was running, he was motoring down that sideline, folks. He was not about to be caught by a Redskin. Now back in the shotgun, and I think the Redskins jumped a little bit. Now they're going to throw one up. That's up and almost picked off again no, I think that was almost Winningham come up with that one. 34, Grayson Winningham almost picked that one off. That'll be second and now third and 13 for the Redskins. And don't forget, if you're watching this on Facebook, coming up on Thursday night, we will be at Tennessee Tech University, York and Livingston. I don't need to say anything else. That's it, York and Livingston. That's all I need to say. From Tennessee Tech, kickoff at 7 o'clock. You don't want to miss that one. And here we go now. All good with the football. All good. Back in the shotgun goes Fitz. And I think we got a timeout call by Algood. Timeout on the field. $1:32 to go in the third. It is a 38-6 Crush lead.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Stardust Lighting, shining a light on the best. Hometown Family Medical Clinic, where your health is our priority. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
So the Crush now getting some of their younger players in the ball game, it looks like, and we'll see what they can do as the Crush in command of this one with 1:32 left to go in the ball game, up now by 32. They'll bring in some younger kids in. We'll run all those names down. We'll try to get them here in just a few moments. But right now it's going to be 3rd down and 13 now for the Redskins as Fitz got a man in motion. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw this one out, a little screen pass, and that one's going to be stopped right at the 10-yard line. Good job by the Crush is number 42, Landon Robbins. Robbins coming there, made the stop just as quick as James got it. Or Banks, I should say. It was Evan Banks that got the reception, but he only got about 3 yards, got back to the original line of scrimmage. So let's call it now 4th and 10 as dropping back will be Robbins. Robbins will drop back, and the Redskins will punt it away. From just about their goal line is where Banks will be standing when he punts this one away. Banks at the goal line. And what do we got? We got too many men on the field for the Redskins. The official actually stopped and counted them. I've never quite seen that before. I've never seen the official stop and actually count them. He was actually pointing them out, counting them. And now one of the players will come off the field as they had one too many, and that'll back them up about 5 yards, half the distance to the goal line. And it's going to be 4th and 15 now, and that's going to put Banks back in the end zone to punt it away. Crush got a big rush on Banks last time, and he got about an 8-yard punt out of it. So Banks back in the end zone, snaps back, kicks up. This time he's got a low-line driver. Takes a big hop, and it gets away from the receiver as Robbins will pick it up, and he's going to be dropped all the way back to the 41-yard line. Robbins came up. He was going to take it on the bounce but lost his footing and actually touched it, but it was able to get back and pick it up and at least not end up in a turnover, and the Crush will take over at the 42-yard line. They're on 42. We've got about one more play left in this quarter. Then we'll have the final frame of this one. Crush, as we said, on top right now by a score of 38 or make that 40-6. 40-6. My math's terrible, folks. They got the 2-point conversion. I didn't write down the 2-point conversion. So it is 40-6 right now. And up will come the Redskins. And it will be this time Winningham at quarterback. Winningham will get the snap. He'll hit over the left side. And I got a flag down out here. That's going to be a holding as Winningham got a good run on it all the way up to about the 28-yard line, but that's going to be called back. I believe we're going to get a holding on that one. They say he got a first down, but a flag on the very far side. We'll see what the rag says, and then we'll see what we've got after that. It's going to be the official. He's going to look to the wrong side once again. Now he's going to look to the right side and say a block in the back, and that'll back the Crush up. Block in the back against the Crush. That'll back him up. That takes away Grayson's run. He had a good run on that one. So that'll back him up, and it's going to be second down and about 20 now. 10-yard loss all the way back to the 48 of the Redskins, or 48 of the Crush, I should say, back out of Redskins territory. As they'll get set once again. Snap. Hand it off to Poland. Poland over the left side. Poland's got some running room. Poland's headed up the sideline. Poland gets all the way down to the 29-yard line before he's brought down. 1st and 10 by Zion Poland. Poland with the first down, and that's the end of the third quarter. We're through 3 of them, headed for the final frame. Crush on top, 40-6.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Gary Maxwell Insurance. Whatever your insurance needs, Gary Maxwell Insurance has you covered. Terry Excavating, moving molehills or mountains for you. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew. The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
Well, the Crush get a first down, big run from Zion Poland. He's had a big night tonight. He's got 3 touchdowns on the night. Has had an outstanding night running the football. The 8th grader from South Fentress. We said he was 7th grade, but when they had the 8th grade recognition night, he was one of the 8th graders. They had him listed as a 7th grader on the roster. I think Coach Harris is wishful thinking on that one, because this young man's got quite a bit of ability. Up will come the Crush. Snap, and we got a flag before the snap. And what are they going to call? And they're not going to call anything. They just actually stopped the play before it started. As it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Crush. The up man will take it, and that is Voles. And Voles is going to break this one for a touchdown. Voles from 29 yards out. Blake Voles with a Crush touchdown. With 7:51 to go, the Crush now 46-6 at this point. And they'll go for the 2-point conversion. It's 46-6. The Crush is Blake Voles got that one right in the middle, and nobody stopped him. Nobody even touched him as he blasted his way into the end zone from 29 yards out. And the Crush just in command of this one. The snap back, this time it's going to be no good. The two-point conversion, no good. Guy stopped right before he got in the end zone. And that was, I believe, number 42 on the carry, but that is Landon Robbins. Couldn't get in, though, so we're through. Or actually, the Crush now on top 46-6.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Stardust Lighting, shining a light on the best. Hometown Family Medical Clinic, where your health is our priority. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
Well, the Crush now lead at 46-6, and they are pretty much going to roll away with this one and pick up that playoff berth, and that'll set up a big game next Tuesday night. Winner of that one will get to host the opening round of the tournament, and will get to be the number 1 seed, while the loser of that one will be the number 2 seed and go on the road for that first round of playoff action. Kicking it away is Soto. Soto with another good one, and that one's taken by number 1, bobbles it a bit. And he comes up with it and tries to get outside. Does bounce outside. Does Fitz. Fitz still on his feet. He's going to be ran out of bounds right about the 40-yard line. Crush push him out of bounds at the 40, so it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Redskins at their own 40-yard line. Crush on top, 46-6. And we got a running clock now, so that will, of course, the mercy rule in effect for junior high as well, as the Crush now will they see his clock go really, really quick, and that's good for the Crush. Crush is not in action Thursday night because York will be in action Thursday night, and we got timeout called by the Crush. Timeout on the field with 7:06 to go in the game. It is 46-6, Crush.
The action is red hot for the junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Whitehead Insurance, protecting what matters most to you. Meta Thrift, dedicated to the well-being of your family. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew.
Well, the Crush lead at 46-6, and that means they are in the mercy rule now, and that means the clock will not stop except for timeouts. So the clock will go very, very quickly through this final quarter, as the Crush just in command of this, and with 7:06 left to go in the ball game. Crush looking really impressive here tonight, as they are just rolling here tonight. Back will go Fitz into the shotgun. Snap. No, actually, that's not Fitz. They're going to hand it off to number 20. He's going to get about 6 yards, and I believe that's number 12 now at quarterback. And number 12 is Parker Chafin. Parker Chafin in now. And Chafin gets in the ball game at quarterback for the Redskins, getting him a little opportunity there. Redskins got its second and a nickel. Chafin back in the shotgun. And the snap, they'll hand it off over the right side, and that's going to be drugged down right at the line of scrimmage. Good job in there by number 63 of the Crush. Going in was Colson West to trip him up right at the line of scrimmage. Colson shot the gap, makes it a 3rd and 5 for the Redskins. 3rd and 5 now for the Redskins. You've got Chaffin in as quarterback. And it's just out. I guess how you pronounce it. Some people pronounce Chaffin, some Chafin. Either way, he is in at quarterback now, and he has got number 16 beside him. That is Colby Walker. Got a man in motion. He'll just step back. He'll throw it out there. Nice spiral. Great catch there by number 85. He's got some running room. He's got one man to beat, and he's not going to beat him because he's ran out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. Great reception there by number 85. That is Isaac Lowry. That was a nice-looking throw there from Chafin. Chafin had some nice spiral on that one. That was a good-looking toss by that young man. He's got an arm. This kid's going to be a player when he gets a little older. Just needs a little more size on him. Hitting the 5-minute mark on this running clock. Chafin back in the shotgun. He hit Lowry in a beautiful spiral on that one. Got a man in motion. They're going to hand it off this time, number 16, who will get a couple of yards, and that, as we said, is Walker. So Colby Walker gets a few. About 2, so it's going to be 2nd and 8. Redskins definitely outsized when you look at them compared to the Crush's lineup. Crush has got some great big kids, and the Redskins got some very small kids out there. They got a couple of big kids. Number 54 is a good-sized kid, but number 9 is a good-sized kid. But right now, Chafin, the quarterback, really small. Now he's going to air one out. He's got a man out there. Caught to Lowry again with the catch. And Lowry's going to be close to a first down if he doesn't have it. He does have it. Nice catch by Lowry. Lowry's made some great catches. Almost made a circus catch out here earlier. That would have been one of those highlight catches for that young man. But right there was a pretty good catch again. And another great throw by Chafin. Chafin, however you want to pronounce it. I just want to say cat's in the cradle before it's over with, but I won't. It's going to be Chafin back in there. He takes the snap, hands it off number 20. He spins away from one, then gets back, gets maybe a yard before he's brought down. Good D by the Crush. That looked like number 63 on the stop again. That was Colson West. Landon Winningham also in on the stop that time. Good job by Landon. It's going to be 2nd and, well, they say he didn't get anything. So 2nd and 10 now, as back in the shotgun is number 12, Chafin, and he has to fall on this one. Snap was too high. He falls on it, and he gets leveled then by being number 78 for the Crush. 78 is, let me see if I can find his, 78 is, or 76, I guess it is. That's William Swafford. Falling on him, and now it's going to be 3rd down and about 16 for the first down for the Crush. They can't get or for the Redskins, I should say. They can't get a first down without scoring. We're down to 2:20 left to go on this one. It's pretty much academic here, but the Crush trying to hold them out at the end zone here. They hand it off this time, and that's wrapped up, loss of another 2 or 3 yards. And there's Colson West again. Colson West coming in and make some good plays here. That's going to be 4th down and about 20 as he lost even more yardage. The Crush going to improve to 4-0 with a huge matchup coming up next Tuesday, as the Crush will host Overton County next Tuesday. That one's going to be a good one, folks. The winner of that one will be the district champions. And a timeout call by the Redskins. They got 4th down and 20, so they got a lot to go. And we'll take a break right after we tell you the score. It's 46-6 with $1:44 left to play. Crush on top.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
Well, we've got 144 left to go in this one. The Crush going to improve to 4-0, and more importantly, seal the deal as far as a playoff spot. They've still got Overton County to play next week. That one will decide who's number 1 or number 2 on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, they go to Cumberland County to take on the Junior Jets. So that'll be a big game as well. So 2 games next week in a 3-day period for the Crush. Back goes Chaffin. Chaffin going to air one out. He's got a guy out there just out of his reach. And that was a good throw by Chaffin, just a little too long. So they turn it over on downs, and they say keep the clock going. And we're down to, 139 counting, and it's going to just keep rolling down. The Crush will come back out. I'm impressed with Chaffin. Chaffin come out here. Well, and he put some nice spiral on ball. He may not have the biggest arm in the world, but he's got a good-looking spiral, tight spiral he was throwing out there. So it's 1st and 10 now for the Crush, and it's more or less just running the clock out here. As we're down to 72 seconds left to go, it'll be down. And we're down to 1:09, and we're going to have a timeout called by the Crush, as I think they're going to get some of their players on, and they may not even take the full timeout. They may just tell them to let it go and just bring in some more players. And we got 69 seconds left to go in this one. Crush getting in some younger players. Number 53 coming in the ball game. That is Anderson Moon. Crush going to go to 4-0 on the season, and in a commanding win here tonight over Algood. Once again, big thanks to the Crush crew, our sponsors, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Hall Sports and Outdoors, Terry Excavating, Stardust Services, Hometown Family Medical Clinic, Whitehead Insurance, Metathrift Pharmacy, and Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farms, our sponsors, our Crush crew sponsors for Crush live broadcast on Facebook, as well as our video replays on CLTV. This live streaming, as I said, brought to you by the good folks on the Crush crew. And the Crush now will pretty much run this one out, as they'll take the snap to the up guy, and he will get through the first line. He keeps pushing up to the 40-yard line goes. Let's see, I didn't get the number on that one for the Crush. They got some younger kids in there now, and that is number 45. That is 45 is Calvin Voles. Calvin running hard. And now we got about time for one more play, and that should just about do it. And the Crush will come up with a 1st and 10. Calvin Boyles finding all the way to the 41-yard line before he was brought down. And now the snap rolling to his right. Still on his feet, number 34, Winningham. Winningham gets into the Loudon, or the Algood end of the field, but that's probably going to be your last play of the ball game. You can see the Crush running, and others were through. That is your final. The Crush winning here tonight by a final of 46-6. We'll be back in just a few minutes to wrap it up. Don't go anywhere.
The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Gary Maxwell Insurance. Whatever your insurance needs, Gary Maxwell Insurance has you covered. Terry Excavating, moving molehills or mountains for you. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew. The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush crew, including Hall Sports and Outdoors. For all things sports, it's Hall Sports and Outdoors. Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm, keeping Christmas green all year long. Go Crush from the entire Crush crew. The action is red hot for junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Stardust Lighting, shining a light on the best. Hometown Family Medical Clinic, where your health is our priority. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew. The action is red hot for the junior high football, and the Fentress County Crush is the team to watch. Our live broadcast on Facebook and the replay on CLTV is brought to you by the Crush Crew, including Whitehead Insurance, protecting what matters most to you. Meta Thrift, dedicated to the well-being of your family. Go Crush from the entire Crush Crew.
And back here where the Crush win it tonight by a final of 46-6. Let's take a look at the scoring in this one. In the first quarter at 6:46, Zion Poland, a 51-yard run. The two-point conversion by Vols, it was 8-0. Then 2:44, a 10-yard run by Zion Poland, no point after, 14-0. In the second, 7:15 left to go, 22-yard run by Zion Poland. The two-point conversion by Vols, 22-0. And 2:19 fits to Banks was the lone score for the visiting Redskins, as they did not get the two-point conversion. It's 22-6. And with 4:30 left to go in the third quarter, Blake Vols a 10-yard run, two-point conversion himself, and it was 32-6. And then an 82-yard run by Nathaniel Cobb with 2:57 to go in the third, and the two-point conversion by Henning. It was 40-6. And then at 7:51, a 29-yard run by Blake Vols, and it was 46-6 your final score. The Crush capture a playoff berth with this win as they move to 4-0. Their next action will be Tuesday when they host Overton County. The winner of that one will be the winner of the district and will also get to host the first round of the playoffs. The loser will be the runner-up and get a travel on that first round. And then, of course, after next Tuesday, on Thursday of next week, the Crush go to Cumberland County to wrap up their regular season before they begin playoff action. Well, a big thank you to the Crush Crew, our sponsors for our live broadcast on Facebook and replay on CLTV. Gary Maxwell Insurance, Hall Sports and Outdoors, Terry Excavating, Stardust Services, Hometown Family Medical Clinic, Whitehead Insurance, Meta Thrift Pharmacy, Sycamore Springs Christmas Tree Farm. Well, there's only one thing left for us, though. That's name our player of the game. We'll be back with right after this from Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Hello, this is Philip Hall with Hall Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. We are proud to sponsor this broadcast player of the game. Be a part of the winning team. Hall's is proud to be this area's #1 pharmacy, and now you may visit our expansion in downtown Jamestown for all things sports and outdoors and a complete line of sports medicine equipment.
Well, folks, this one is a tough one, as it could go a couple of ways on this one. We're going to go, though, with the guy that got the game started and got the first three scores for the Crush, Zion Poland. He had 3 touchdowns, a 51-yarder, a 10-yarder, and a 22-yarder. He had 83 yards on those scoring plays alone, but he picked up the first 3 scores. It got the Crush out. Now, we could easily went with Blake Vols. Blake Vols tonight had an outstanding game as well, as he ended up with 2 touchdowns and 3-point afters. So that's pretty good as well. But our player of the game for tonight, we got to go with Zion Poland. He got the game started with 3 touchdowns, and actually the first 3 times he touched the football, he had touchdowns. So a big night for Zion, the 8th grader from South Fentress Elementary. Congratulations to him, our Hall's Sports and Outdoors player of the game. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us from here tonight. I want to thank Kevin on camera 1. As we said, if you are watching this on Facebook, we will be showing this next Monday night, so be sure to join us for that. Next Tuesday night, if you're on Facebook, be joining us for the live broadcast. Also, the video replay of Crush versus Overton County. Fentress County versus Overton County. You could say York versus Livingston, however you want to put it. It's going to be for the big for the championship, it's going to be for all the marbles. Winner of that one gets to host the playoff first round of the playoffs, and also will be the winner of the district. So that one's huge coming up next Tuesday night. Until then, for 15-104 Sports, I'm Gary Clark. We'll see you at the game.